Why show tits?
Why not show tits? That was the mentality in the early thousands.
Why make them suck tits for the whole night?
Hey, you know what? That's not today's topic. But related to today's topic, so I asked, do you know who's writing the Batman movie?
No, I didn't. Yeah, you asked me. I didn't know.
Yeah, I saved, and you asked me to save this because I said I was gonna save it.
Yeah.
It's the same person that wrote the Birds of Prey movie.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we're getting Batman, Brave and the Bold from her, and I'm pretty sure she also wrote the Wonder Woman 86. Yeah. So.
I was drinking my drink and it just felt wrong. It felt wrong drinking it.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Oh, why?
Cause fucking gun at this point. I don't have any other explanation than that. Anyways, welcome back to the Enlisted Insanity podcast.
That's a sour note to start on.
Yeah.
But as always, I am Isai.
I'm Bryce. And today we're going to be talking fun. We're going to theorize. We're going to story craft. We're going to do what we like to do as fans. We're going to cook a little bit.
We're going to fix
We're going to fry
the
that
Arrowverse
bacon up. We're going to flip it up and we're going to go, this is what you could have had.
Yeah, see.
Well, we throw it in the garbage because they're never going to take it.
No, of course not. I'm going to eat it and then be like, no, you don't get that.
You don't get to eat it. You get to cook it.
Yeah.
You never get to eat it.
Yeah, you do the
But before we
poor
get
child
there,
thing where you look out the window.
Let's dive into what we're doing. So I'll do that because you're going to talk a majority of this. So I'll do a lot of the exposition.
Fair.
You will.
Fair. Fair.
When we get into the what happened, you're going to be doing a lot of the talking.
Yeah.
So anyways, we've been recently watching the CW Arrowverse. In particular, season 3 of Arrow and season 1 of Flash. I'm rewatching. He's already rewatched up to 4 season for Flash.
All of it.
Oh, you watched all of it now?
I watched all of it.
Okay, you watched all of it now. I'm sorry.
I know. And then I also did season 1 through 5 for Arrow.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You prepped for this.
I was ready. I was ready to go.
Okay. So, now I've personally seen all the way through season 4 and the very start of season 5 for Arrow, and then I stopped watching back in the day.
Yeah.
Flash, I think I watched it halfway through season 2.
Fair.
And I didn't watch any more of that. But anyways, we're going to theory craft where we think the shows should have stopped. And what we would want from that point. We're going to write a new season. And we're going to sit here and hash it out. We've hashed some of it out, but we're going to hash the rest of it out on this.
Yeah.
But before we can go on what should have happened, let's start with where we want the cutoff to be for both shows.
I honestly think it's end of season 5 for Arrow and end of season 2 for Flash.
Season 2?
Yes.
Ooh, okay, so you even chopped off more than when we talked.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Honestly, it would make sense too because season 5 is season. Season 5 is season 2 is of Flash because it started off in season 3, right?
Yeah, but that would mean then.
Season
4 would be.
So yeah, season 4.
But I mean, you could always cut it off early.
Yeah, no,
Do they have a lot of crossover in season 5? I can't remember. Actually, I don't know because I haven't watched like the first episode.
They always have a crossover every season. The reason I'm saying is because I personally think.
I think that's when we started to get the Supergirl crossovers, though.
Yes, because that was the whole. In season 2 of Flash, we got a Supergirl crossover. That was just Flash and Supergirl.
Yeah.
We didn't get the entire crossover with Arrow and all that till like 2-3 seasons later.
Something like that.
Yeah. But the reason I say season 2 of Flash is I personally think I could salvage it.
Break it down. How does season 2 end?
No.
And what change? I guess ultimately, how does the season end?
Yeah, and what changes?
And then ultimately, what changes?
Okay. So what ends up happening? Oh, spoilers! I know it's been over like 15 years at this point.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna lay this out right here. We're gonna spoil the shit out of both these shows. I really hope you've seen this. If you haven't, please go watch them.
Yeah.
Or if you don't want to invest, well, I mean, there's free ways to watch them, so please go look those up. If you don't want to spend money, because I'm not gonna blame you if you don't.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna have a different opinion than you when we get to that.
Yeah.
But so we're gonna start here. So how does season 2 end for Flash, and what changes to that ending would you make?
Okay. So at the end of season 2, they end up defeating Zoom, but Zoom ended up killing his dad. His dad recently in the season got out of jail because in beginning of season 2, Harrison Wells confesses to him killing Barry's mom. So he's free. So what Zoom does, he ends up killing him to think he would become Zoom that way too. And finally, they're gonna have this moment where Iris and Barry are about to try their relationship because at this point they both know that in the future they are married. So they're like, let's try it.
It's the most Back to Future shit ever.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is Barry's so broken at this point, which is understandable because he's lost so much at this point.
Yeah,
and
life has dick smacked him pretty hard.
Yeah, like he's getting the green weenie. Like the green weenie is still in there, but he. At the end, he's like, give me a break, give me a time because I need to process what's going on in my life. And she was like, very much, yeah, for sure. I'm like, oh, awesome. And then Barry does the most. He unwrote his character development in this end of the season. He goes back in time and stops Eobard from the Reverse Flash from killing his mom, completely defeating the purpose of everything he's built up to that point.
Okay.
Which is the stupidest thing ever because we talked about this too. Like, Arrow allows Ollie to grow.
It's all about Oliver's growth. Really, the show is that. And
I'm just like, why can't you do the same thing with Barry? Like, and I understand, like, the Flash is very much more of the friendlier version of like superheroes, and Arrow's more of the grittiness of, you know. They even say in the show like, Star City's nothing like Central City, you know.
Right.
Yeah. But I would end it off season 2. I would change. Well, we'll get to the changes, but that's what happens at the end of season 2.
Okay. So, give me your rationale for season 5 of Arrow.
So, I honestly think it should have completed him. Season 5 was the final arc he had on the island, right?
With flashbacks, yes.
Yeah, with flashbacks. And honestly, at that point, he becomes mayor, right? That should be the completeness of Ollie, right? Ollie has gone from killing people on his listing. That's the only way he can, protect the city and save it. And now he has a team. Now he has people who can do it for him. And now he can not only be the Arrow, but be Ollie and still do good in the city. Okay. So he no longer has to be the Green Arrow. No longer has to be the killer. That's what I think, at least.
So I'm gonna disagree only slightly.
Yeah.
And that's because, unfortunately, I think we should have ended on a season 5. But I honestly think to fix Arrow, you need to go back to season 3 already.
Oh, okay.
And because I'm seeing it while we're watching season 3.
Yeah.
Now, I've watched season 3, I've watched season 4, but that was back when they aired. I haven't seen them since.
Yeah.
Season 5, I watched the first few episodes up to where Felicity gets shot, which might be the first episode, honestly.
It is, yeah.
I don't remember. And then I never watched it anymore. I got caught up in other things. That was right about the time I was enlisting, so...
Yeah.
It just kind of fell off. So the problem I have is Oliver becomes a repeat punching bag, and characters cease to develop.
Yeah.
He is allowed to develop, but nobody else does.
Yeah.
They change, but they don't develop. Diggle stays Diggle, never changes. He
Yeah.
becomes Guardian, and they try to do shit with him later on, apparently, but like up to season 5. I mean, he gets his suit in season 4, right? Or the end of season 3?
End of season 3.
In season 3.
Sorry, no, hold up. Does he have...
He's got like a fucking
end of
mask.
End of season 3, beginning season 4, because Felicity and Oliver end up leaving.
Yes.
And he becomes the leader of
he has to lead. He has to lead Speedy and Arsenal.
I believe Isn't he the Spartan or?
I can't remember if he's a Spartan or Guardian.
Yeah, one of those two.
But so he's allowed to do that, but he doesn't really. He's always still Diggle.
Yeah.
His big character development.
As a kid.
He's with his wife.
Yeah.
Who flops back and forth to become like a pseudo Waller-esque character.
Yeah.
And they like, oh, she wants to be family. Oh, she also wants to be like this power bitch and like just never be home and expects him to just be cool with it. Like, you have a kid together. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You can't be going undercover ops anymore.
Mm-hmm. You have a family now.
I really like Thea's development over the first 3 seasons.
Oh, yes.
First 3 seasons, Thea's development is one of the best written characters. The problem with it is they kind of stall.
Mm-hmm.
In about midway through season 3, she becomes speedy at some point and just kind of that's where she stays.
Yeah.
At least from what I remember. Roy's Roy. Roy doesn't really develop that much.
No,
and honestly, his character arc in season 2 is, while not bad written, one of the worst acted things ever.
Fair.
His little angry shake. Don't yell at me.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's very bad. But no, for me, I feel like I was good with the League of Assassins.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Sarah should have died. If I remember, I gotta remember why Sarah dies. She dies because Merlin's trying to repay his debt to the League, right?
Yes. So what he does...
Which makes no fucking sense.
No. He doesn't want to repay the debt. What he ends up doing is he makes Thea kill Sarah. So when the League eventually comes for Thea, Oliver has to step in and turn...
Oh, right, because this is all his grand scheme to become
be
the head of the League of Assassins.
Yes.
That's right.
But because technically Ollie is still the head, right? What he would do is like they would defend Thea, either kill or make what's her name, Nessa, make her surrender or kill her, which would make him the head. Which does end up happening, but it's weird.
That does happen. It's just weird. I feel like what we should have done. Season 3 is fine. I really don't have a lot I would like to change. I think maybe undoing Sarah's death, but that's even fine.
Yeah.
In of itself. Season 4 is Damian Black. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the weakest written villains.
Oh yeah.
He's really, and I love the actor. Don't get me wrong. The actor that plays Damian Black.
Oh, he's a great actor.
Amazing actor. He's not a really good villain for what they're trying to give him to be.
Yeah.
Although they write frickin' Adam like he's a fucking villain.
At the beginning of season 3, yeah. They make him look like
biggest weirdo. They make him look like he is gonna be the biggest piece of shit.
Piece of shit, a stalker.
Oh God, yes.
He's like, oh, you don't want to work for me? Okay, I just buy every technology company in the city, so you have to work for me one way or another.
I'm gonna actually refute that. I don't think Oliver should have become mayor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was a good choice.
Think so?
It gives me too much of like what they did with Daredevil and Batman in the comics, where they're gonna become mayor of Gotham, or I think Bruce does that for one point.
I think there's a run about that, yeah.
And it's like it doesn't work. Why? Because it just doesn't. The mayor's going to be noticed if he keeps running off.
I think the point was to like finally show that was the development. At least in Ollie's case, in this specific version, I kind of like the idea of him becoming mayor because one, his entire purpose was to save the city, right?
Now,
and the only way he thought he could do it was to kill people, was to be the Green Arrow.
And he's evolved. Now, what I will say is that I'm okay with them doing the mayor run. I don't love it, but I really don't think he should have. However, for what we're gonna do here in a minute, I'm okay with that because of how I would end season 5 of Arrow, which is a big change, and we'll get to that.
Okay.
So, that's my pitch as the Arrow fan here. Yeah. Yours is the Flash.
Yeah. Oh, you said we can work in tandem.
So recap. Now, what are the changes you'd like to see at the end of season 2 for Flash? So to set up what we're going to go into.
Set up what we're going to. I honestly think Barry should not have gone back. Barry should not have gone back in the past to fuck with the timeline. And I understand that the Flash paradox, the Flashpoint is a big thing of Flash.
No,
but
that's the one trick pony.
The one
that
trick
DC
pony
wants to use Flash,
which
for.
I think is just it's too early for it, and it just doesn't make. I honestly think it was the dumbest decision to make him go back in past and fix the mistake he learned in season 1.
Yeah,
because in season 1, Reverse Flash gives him the option, the opportunity to go back in time, stop himself from killing his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Now he doesn't do it because his older self tells him, "No, don't do it."
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been the cue, like, "Hey, I should trust myself. Clearly, there's something I don't know." You know what I mean? And it happens, right? He lets his mom died, but he gets closure. That's what was the greatest part of it.
So if I remember correctly, in the end of season 1,
mm-hmm.
he lets his mom die, but he's the one that runs his younger self out of the house.
No, his older self does that.
Oh, okay.
He just stays back and waits for them to be gone because Reverse Flash goes after Barry. Or leaves the house after
chases after him. Okay.
So, but he gets the closure to be with his mom one last time to say, "Hey, me and Dad are gonna be okay." So his mom could die in peace, which I thought was phenomenal. And when he comes back in time, Reverse Flash is like, "Why didn't you do it?" He's like, "I already have all that I want." Mwah! Perfect. And I know we're saying end of season 2, but I would have preferred if he would just defeated Reverse Flash. I think if he had killed the Reverse Flash by himself, it would have been perfect. Okay. I generally did not see the reason why Eddie Thawne had to die. Eddie Thawne was his ancestor, so he killed himself, so Reverse Flash technically never existed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly think, we talked about this too, I would have preferred Iris and Barry just be siblings. Very good siblings. Very good
we were
brother.
talking about that in the beginning of the show.
I honestly think it would have been perfect if Iris and Thawne had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that would have been perfect. The brotherly love, and then if you still want to make her a speedster, you can still make her a speedster. But then I honestly wanted Caitlin Snow to end up with Barry.
Okay.
I think Snow and Barry's chemistry was a whole other level.
It is. From episode 1, it's perfect.
You see it, and as my favorite scene, I always bring it up. So Barry noticed, "Hey, you don't smile much," and she's like, "Oh, that's because my husband died during this what's it called? Fiance, my bad. Fiance died during the Project Accelerator." And then later on, she's like, "Oh, my mom died," and then she's like, "Oh shit! Oh, I was being a dick to him, and he was trying to lighten my mood up."
Right.
And in entirety of season 1, they just bounce back on each other, always helping each other out. There's literally a scene where they go get drunk together.
Yeah, I remember that.
They have karaoke and all that stuff, and I think that would have cemented it, because at the end of the night, Barry has to change her, bends her, and he doesn't look. He just puts it in, and he's like, she's like, "Oh, you deserve a look," and I'm just like, there's just so much chemistry there. I'm just like, where did we go wrong?
That's fair. It's fair. I think. Well, let's go with the rest. So what would be the character arc beats you'd want? Obviously, you said you want them to end up together. That's fine.
So
would you still stick with the they're gonna try? Because we kind of talked about that. No. Barry and Iris try, but then they realize they're just siblings and they're better at being friends.
I think it's better.
Or do we just completely rewrite that?
Rewrite that, because the big part of season 1 was Eddie Thawne said, "Screw the future." Mm-hmm. He's like, "Hey, I want to be with you because I want to be with you."
That's a cop, right?
Yeah, the cop. Yeah. And it was funny too, because Firestorm, the older guy, Dr. Stein, even said that to him. He's like, "What's the coincidence that you're here at this time, specific time, this happening, right?" It's like, nothing happens just to happen, right? Anyways, so he's like, "Fuck it." He's like, no, what's it called? "Iris, will you marry me?" And they get married, right? They're gonna get married. Perfect. Fine. Keep it that way. Flash defeats the Reverse Flash, but the singularity still happens, right? The portal still happens.
Right.
Now, the only problem that could be weird is that, so Ronnie comes back, right? He's Firestorm. I think I'm gonna keep the part that he ends up dying, right? He ends up dying in that Firestorm, and now Caitlin's alone again. Which kind of sucks because, fiance and all that stuff. But it would have gone perfect into season 2, because now Barry doesn't trust anybody. He wants to do everything on his own because he thinks that, no, I can't cause anybody more pain.
Right.
Especially now that he sees that Eddie's with Iris. No, I want to keep them safe. Keep them away, as far away as possible.
I'm fine with it. Honestly, I'd like to rewrite that because it just feels off. The whole time, in every episode we've watched, we got through the first 3 today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in every episode, I'm just like, they're great siblings. They're great friends.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes sense that, he kind of have a crush on her, and
Yeah.
that's fine. But I feel like they should have worked that out through the first season. It's like, no, she's just going to be family.
Yes.
And then the second season really should have built up him and Snow.
Yeah.
I just don't know how it ended. Well, what would you want to do with Cisco?
I would want to keep Cisco. Cisco is the anchor. Cisco is like...
Cisco just needs to be Cisco.
Cisco needs to be Cisco. I hated this thing. That's also the thing we talked about. I hate that we just started giving people powers.
Stupidest thing ever.
Yeah. Because I love... There's a scene, I think this is in around season 2, where Flash gets Cisco and Caitlin, and they're sitting together like, hey, we are Team Flash.
Yeah.
You're just as much as responsible for saving those people's lives as I am. I'm the legs. He just says in the first few episodes, he's the legs, I'm the brains.
Yeah.
And it's very much like that. Him and Caitlin, and the occasional Harrison Wells different time variant. We'll get to that. But very much of like, hey, we are Team Flash, right? And I think that was beautiful to have these normal people be like, hey, you are helping me save people's lives. And then, honestly, it could have been inspirational for people to be like, you don't need superpowers to be a superhero. Which,
fair.
Yeah. You could have other superpowers because, it's a superhero show. It's going to happen, right? But I think we have built up that relationship with Caitlin. Eddie and Iris end up becoming a couple.
Right.
So now John has 2 separate grandchildren, which I think is amazing. Because that could build up to other things later in the future. But in the season 2, I think on that final scene, Iris and Barry end up thinking, no, we're at the end of season 1 at least. Eddie and Mary, they're like, we're siblings.
We're siblings, and he's gonna encourage Thawne to go
and marry her.
And be like, no, we're not a thing. She's family.
Yeah.
You should really go.
Yeah, and
she
honestly,
really cares for you.
Yeah, and I in the beginning of season 1, we all see this like brotherly connection between them too. There's a scene where like they're punching a punching bag, and he ends up teaching him how to defeat one of the villains of the week.
Yeah,
not like he didn't know the situation, but because they showed him that, he found a way to destroy him.
Right.
To defeat the villain. Oh God, I'm a monster. But that would have been perfect. And then season 2, we can stop Zoom. I think Zoom is a great villain.
Zoom is a good villain. I actually liked Zoom. It's a little campy, it's a little cheesy, but that's fine. That works for Flash.
Yeah.
I feel like a majority of the overarching stuff is fine.
Yeah.
Really, I think what you need to change is some core character issues.
Yes.
And just where the seasons end, and like rehashing old lessons.
Like that was a big problem with Flash, is like he keeps learning the same lesson again and again.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Exactly. And it just kept happening. He's like, oh, I'll never do this again next season. We need to go back in time and fix this.
And that's the problem I run into with Arrow.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so he grows,
but everybody else just stays stagnant.
Else is just stagnant. And we have the similar reoccurring issues.
Yeah.
It's always, we got to keep something from Detective Lance. Oh, fucking Laurel is in some kind of fucking existential crisis for some reason. Yeah. Oh my God, this, or oh my God, that. And Oliver's the only one that actually has a story going on.
And they always make it seem like it's his fault.
Yeah, and it's always somehow he's the worst person in the world. For hey, like the only one I love Diggle and Oliver's friendship.
Yeah. Especially
in like season 3's opening, where like Oliver goes to the crime scene and Diggle comes up and is like, dude, you don't need to be here right now. And he's like, well, this is what I do. He's like, I get it. However, it's like, good. It's this is
he's
guy.
In check. Yeah.
Well, because it's like, okay, he's a military vet who's seen action. He gets it.
Yeah.
But he's worked through that. Whereas Oliver is like
still going through it.
Oliver is kind of military trained and done, but he didn't do the second half. He never did the second half. He never did the healing or the coming back and actually fixing himself. And he's always kind of starting to do that. What I think, though, ultimately, I don't think Sarah should have died.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to be honest here, Laurel should have fucking been out of the show at some point. I'm not saying she needed to die.
You think?
I'm just saying she should have like gone to live with her mother, gotten out of Star City. There's too much going on in Star, and she just needs to get out.
I think the problem with that too is like I think the city was killing Laurel.
Oh god, it is.
Yeah,
it's one of those. That would have been a great emotional tie to go like, look, just because this is home, doesn't mean you have to stay here. Exactly. And that is a lot of people have that issue. It's like, oh, I have to stay here. I was born here. This is my home. And it's like, but if it's killing you, that's not where you need to be.
Exactly.
You should leave. I'm not saying abandon things just because things are a little rough, but like at a certain point, this is doing you nothing but pain.
Yeah.
You should just leave. So it would have been a great thing to have as a message for just a regular person in Oliver's life. Just like, hey, you don't have to be he came back to the fight for his city.
Yeah.
She leaves it because all the city does is tear her down.
Yes.
Because they never set her up to be like, the city always tears me down, but I stand firm against it. That would have been the other way to go with it, and they never do that.
No, it just seems like every single time something happens to her, there's a complete breakdown.
So yeah, I really think season 5 should have ended with. Okay, we're gonna go into the changes here.
Yeah.
So season 5 should have ended with Oliver being mayor, or rejecting being mayor. Actually, what I think should have been the ending.
Quentin should have become mayor.
Quentin could have been mayor. Actually, what I would have liked, Oliver as mayor, Quentin as assistant mayor.
Okay.
This is gonna piss a lot, and Felicity die. And the last thing we see is Oliver holding Felicity. But we have to do it where it's somebody hunting Arrow.
Yeah.
And accidentally hitting Felicity.
Yeah. Which in turn would cause him
which
to break
goes
down.
into what we're going to go into now, which we've now spent the last 26 minutes.
Oh, we're ahead of time. We got this.
Well, we got a lot to get through. Okay, so we're going to break down and build a new season.
Yeah.
Combining these two. I kind of like the Green Arrow Flash, or Flashing Green Arrow.
Yes, seasons, crossovers.
Like, as the name for the show. But basically what we want to do is we want to cut it off where it should have, we feel like it should have cut off, and do a time jump.
Yeah.
So, now what did we decide on? So we're going to like come back. It's got to start focusing on Barry.
So we said that Barry is either the lead investigator for CSI, or he is chief of the precinct.
Yeah,
for the cops.
I feel like if we're gonna do what we're thinking, I think he needs to be a special task force for like metahuman, but it needs to be like a federal
level,
like an FBI metahuman.
Would it be like
branch.
For the entire world or just for the city?
Just for the country, but he's part of the branch in Central.
Oh, so he leads the branch.
Yeah, he's like helping the branch for metahumans, for hunting criminal metahumans.
Gotcha. So him and Joe are still.
They're still working together. Joe could be the chief of police.
I think Joe should be chief.
He should be the chief of police or commissioner or something like that. But that's what he needs to do. I think Iris needs to.
In charge of a journalist.
She needs to be doing her own life. She's like not involved in any of that. She's just there as the family aspect.
I think she very much should either be like a stay-at-home mom, or be chief of the journalist or whatever, or she owns her own
editor.
Yeah,
she'd be editor.
She'd
Make
be
her
editor.
like a Joe Jana.
Yeah,
like
JJ.
JJ.
Yeah. Flash is a menace.
Well, not that.
Yeah.
We never set that up. So
no, but very much doing her own thing.
But now what I would like to see is that, as far as the superhero side of it, Barry still does Flash stuff.
Yeah.
But he's more of a mentor now.
So you think though? So I feel like we would have to build up other characters too.
But you'd have to, because so if we're gonna have Iris be married to Thaw.
Yeah.
Or Thawne.
Thawne.
Then I think what we need to do is we need to have Wally West as her kid.
Okay.
And that's his nephew, who he's training up now, and Iris knows about Barry because of her kid having the super force, which we said could be explained by she was affected by the blast,
but it was
suppressed and it appeared in her son.
Yeah.
And then we can have that Wally West. We can have
Kid
passing
Flash,
of the torch. Arc. You got all of that. Now, I know we talked about this too, is what we need to do with Cisco and Snow.
Yeah.
So what we're talking about is, so we're gonna go with somebody hunting metahumans.
Yes. So we could do Godspeed, because Godspeed's very much of the idea of like
but we tweak it so he just wants to be the only metahuman.
Yeah. Like I think his thought process is he started off with just speedsters. They came to the conclusion is like, oh, metahumans can threaten my power.
if I don't take out other metas, I will be threatened.
Exactly.
Which brings but what we need to do is the show needs to open in Star City.
Yes, with Godspeed killing a meta.
Killing a powerful known meta.
Yeah.
Now I don't know who we do for that.
Do you want to do like somebody close to both Barry and Ollie? So Ollie has a reason, or are we doing that Ollie like Barry says something and then somebody they both know is threatened by Godspeed, so he has to come out of retirement?
What's a good meta we could put in there though?
I'm
trying to think.
We could do Weather Wizard because he's a villain.
Yeah, but I don't really want to do a villain because then.
Oh, so should it be I
want it to be like a known hero, but it's like
we could do the Atom.
We could do Atom. He has a tie to Star City, so he'd have a reason to be there.
And he is connected to both Barry and Ollie, and he's connected to Felicity, which is another thing.
Felicity. We could do a lot of things with that. If we didn't want to do that, we could also pull from actual comics and just pull another character.
I mean,
so
honestly,
I'm just trying to think of who
we could choose anybody from the Legends of Tomorrow. Honestly, we could do any of them.
Yeah, we could. What we could do.
Could we do Diggle?
I don't want to do Diggle because I have plans for Diggle. Yeah. The other problem is here we have to understand that this is the CW verse.
Yeah.
So what did CW incorporate in all of its? Because what else do we have in CW? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
So we have Arrow.
Yeah.
Flash.
Supergirl.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Black
Batwoman.
Oh.
Technically, we have Batman in this universe.
We kill off Batman.
No. We don't kill off Batman. But what we could do is we could kill off a Robin, trying to defend an innocent meta that's not a human, or that's not a superhero. But like,
could it be that I think it has to be like a Nightwing or like a Robin who's already old enough to go to a new city?
So here's the other thing: is like, okay, so. The other aspect we could do with that,
or we could also kill one of Arrow's sidekicks.
I know what we could do.
What?
An underappreciated villain, Livewire. She's not really utilized.
It's fair.
She has a unique power that'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
To see for a few seconds. She's not really a very deep character, pretty shallow.
Yeah.
Honestly, but it would be great to have her die. Like evading the cops. She's out of Metropolis. So she went to I remember in one of the animated series for Batman, it's an all-girl episode, but it's Livewire is being transferred to Gotham.
Okay.
For some reason. Escapes. Supergirl comes to Gotham. Supergirl and Batgirl team up, and Livewire teams up with Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn.
Oh, okay.
And they have like a 5-way battle. What you could do though is do something similar, where you can start out going, "Hey, Livewire's been terrorizing the streets, yada yada." Have a big action scene piece with her, and then she dies.
Do we see Godspeed, or we just?
I think you see streaks. I don't think you showcase the character yet.
We hide it. Okay. Gotcha.
What you do is you have her die, and then a boot step into screen, and that's how you cut the first episode.
Oh. Okay.
So you give the setup for the first episode.
So the setup,
the first episode is basically,
hey, what's going on?
This is what the world is now because we've done a time jump.
Yeah. Okay. So we show. Okay.
So Oliver, we've already kind of talked about. We need to make him a recluse.
Yeah. After
he needs to be, he needs to be traumatized, not being the Arrow, because of what happened to Felicity.
Yeah,
and I feel like him being alone, we're also going to try and resurrect a character from season 1, which we all thought was very criminally underutilized after that, which is the housemaid. I can never remember her name at the moment.
Yeah,
but the housemaid, who's taking care of him, acting like a pseudo
butler,
Pennyworth.
Yeah, Pennywise.
No, Pennyworth.
Pennywise? Oh, Pennywise.
Pennywise is the clown. right. Alfred Pennyworth.
Hello, Wally.
We all float down here, kids. That's a horrible voice. I'm not good at that. But anyways, so that's how you do that.
Yeah.
And then you have Diggle, be
head team.
I think Diggle needs to be mayor.
Really?
Because I think
he should be vice mayor. I think Quentin should still be mayor.
So Quentin could be commissioner though. But that's weird. It would kind of be
but he's already too old by then.
Yeah,
because he's already old.
We could just say. Also, we could also just say Quentin's dead. I mean, he is older, or he's retired off somewhere. Say like make a passing line like he retired to Coast City.
Yeah. Okay. So Quentin's retired. He's out of the picture.
But Dig is one of those that like he has a tie to the city. He cares about it. He has family that was there.
Yeah.
He lost his brother and him grew up there. His sister-in-law, who they tried to date in the first season, which was fine. That was actually well acted, but it was like whatever. But I think he needs to be in charge of
the city.
And
he's working in tandem with the Team Arrow.
And also an Argus agent.
Yeah, because his wife is the head of Argus.
So we do that. His child, I don't think we bring.
No, they're still too young.
I just don't think we, because we're only jumping like 10 years. So
so there'd be 10.
It should be like 12.
12.
So like we don't bring that in. I think Roy as Red Arrow or Arsenal, whichever.
You think he takes up the mantle?
I think he needs to be the defender of the city.
But does he take up the mantle of Green Arrow, or does he?
I think he stays Red Arrow.
Red Arrow.
Out of
respect.
Just like I prefer red.
Yeah. I think green's an ugly color.
I think Speedy needs to just be Thea.
Yeah.
But like she still practices and she like helps.
Yeah.
She takes on the Dig role.
Yeah.
From the show, and then
I don't know if you want to know this, but later in the seasons they get another
Archer.
No, Black Canary.
Okay.
Which she has the meta power, right? Or do you want?
So we actually bring true Black Canary again. Okay.
Do you want to keep Sarah, or is Sarah still doing Legends of Tomorrow shit?
I think Sarah just needs to be off.
Okay. So she's also retired.
We could also just say, I mean, we could stick with that if we wanted to go with Sarah just dies, but then Laurel is just gone out of the picture.
Honestly,
I don't know. I feel like some of these characters there was just too many characters.
I think Sarah is still doing Legends of Tomorrow stuff, because that technically never ends. Technically.
Yeah, that's just a weird loop.
It's a weird loop. I think Laura's gone because the city is just not good for her.
Yeah, she needs to go.
Oh, she goes out with her dad. Quentin's already retired.
There you go. They go retire to Coast City.
Okay,
there we go. Yeah,
because they're done with the city, which is completely understandable. Now Diggle, still being relatively young at this point, he wants to build the city up, like makes it a better place.
He wants to make it a better place from how he sees the city.
His vice what's it called, mayor is Roy. No, not Roy. The Atom.
Palmer.
We
make Palmer.
We make Palmer the vice mayor.
Okay, all right, I like that.
He is very much of like, I want to build the city up again.
Are we still gonna have Palmer the head of Queen Consolidated?
I think Thea takes over.
Ooh, actually, that's not a bad one. Yeah, she takes over.
She takes over the company.
Yeah, and she funds Oliver's lifestyle so that he can live as a recluse.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, that works. Yeah.
So Roy becomes not Roy. I keep saying Roy. Ray. They say Ray. Ray becomes vice mayor with Diggle. Thea takes over the company. Ollie's a recluse and with the maid. Is their mom still dead for doing that?
Mom's still going to be dead. I actually think that was fine. That was a good closure piece. That was good for Slade in season 2.
Okay.
A little bit of work. I think Merlin's fucking off being the head of the League of Assassins, and that's all fine. I'm still fine with all that.
Do you find him being the head?
I actually like it, because otherwise, what do you do with that character?
Yeah, Barry becomes like a background character.
What do you do with the magician when
he's not the magician?
He's just there.
Yeah.
So I'm perfectly fine with all of that. I think we need to close out a lot of that, because it's just gonna get too big and bloated of a cast if we go too bigger.
Okay. Now the question is does Roy have sidekick or has a team?
No, I think Roy wants to go it solo because I would imagine that at this point the city's relatively safe.
Yeah.
So well-funded police force. You've got the vigilante keeping what the police force can't handle down. Yeah. You've got Ray, like funding big tech security stuff. So you could literally make it the embodiment of a U.S. Like British, like they're a little bit more like security cameras everywhere and like really high tech,
crime
fighting stuff.
Yeah.
I know we'll make people pissed with that, but
yeah.
Personally, I don't give a fuck.
No, but like the vigilantes and
the vigilantes, the cops, and
are working
everything
together
are
in tandem.
all working together.
Okay.
And Queen Consolidated is like the biggest thing. They're bringing stuff home. Make it as much as you can the liberal utopia.
Yeah, as you want.
Really bring in the comic elements from
Okay.
Green Arrow, because Green Arrow is such a liberal in the comics. So just bring that in.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay, cool. But Oliver needs to be this recluse and hateful because of what happened to him. He's a broken, traumatized person, which we use to work through a bunch of character stuff with him.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we begin. We open up the curtains, right? The show starts.
Yeah.
We see Livewire tearing it up in the city, doing bullshit. Oh, Discord going off?
Yeah, your Discord's boring. I was like, what is? I thought it said playback. I was like,
so we have Livewire, or if we end up changing it, we can change it later.
You have a metahuman
in Star City.
And that's how the first
and
episode.
Roy is going after her.
Right.
And as he's about to arrest her, you see a streak.
Yeah.
Or something, and
he's got her like lined up, telling her to stop. She's smirk and then dies.
Yes.
And he's just like stunned, and because he's not meta,
he can't see it.
He's not a threat.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't get killed as well.
Exactly. He's like, oh, you're just the guy with the bow.
And I think that needs to be the closing of the first episode.
Yeah.
But like, what are we gonna do on
Barry's
the Flash side of it?
Okay.
Or do we want to do the first episode as Star City and all of its stuff?
Yeah, we can do that. Like I said, technically we started with Star City, right? We understand what's going on, right? But we see that like Godspeed. Oh, Godspeed comes to Central City in the second episode.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can't.
We got to do a little bit with Barry and everybody in the first episode.
We show his life, right? We show his things. What is he doing? He's a lead.
Ooh, yeah. What we can do is set up all the background, so we have a day, like a 5-minute thing, or a couple of scenes where it's Barry going about his day, catching up. We're getting the info dump out the way.
Yeah.
And then I think at that point, Caitlin and Cisco, who should, in my opinion, be like a part of a federal agency trying to track down.
I think they become the
We could also do that. We could just make him like not a federal agent. We could make him just a dude in Central City, and they are the federal agents who come like, hey, we're hunting a metahuman, and we need your help.
Do you think if, let's say, for example, because I feel like Barry should have an important role in the city at this point. Either we make him lead CSI, or we make him lead, what's it called, chief of police, right? Now, my question is, do people know who the Flash is?
You said he's gifted Star Labs at the end
of season... beginning of season 2, end of season 1.
Okay. So what if instead of that, he's just working Star Labs?
Oh, but he's a full-on scientist.
He's a full-on scientist, and he advises at the criminology courses at his college. And that's what he's doing on the side to stay involved in law enforcement.
That's good, because that gives him an excuse to like not be around.
Right, because like nobody's going to question it. He's the CEO. He has assistants and everything that take care of the business side of it.
Okay, so that's good. So Barry becomes CEO of Star Labs. And my question is, do you think Cisco and Caitlin still work at Star Labs? Like, or do you think they're on doing the...
I think Cisco would still work there.
But Caitlin would
think Caitlin needs to be how we get them coming to Barry to go to Star City.
Okay. So we have that Barry and Snow or thing, right? Or do we build
I want to do it like maybe they kind of try.
Oh, okay.
Or like they hinted at it, but then something happened at the end of like season 2, if we rewrite the ending of season 2, where she just has to get out of the city for a while, and now she's a federal agent, and she comes to Barry
for help
to find, like, I'm trying to do this, and I need a metahuman. I cannot do this on my own.
So, and then that season will build up that they get back together, or we're just not going to touch that.
No, I think we do. I think that needs to be the emotional side of Barry's thing. Is that,
and Iris is trying to build up Barry to go ask, like, get back with her. You were perfect with her.
Right, yeah. Like, they dated, they broke apart because of whatever, and then now there's this.
Yeah.
Because I think that works. And then what we can also do is, like, especially since we're going to do Detective West as the head of the chief of police.
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, he's getting reports from other cities that this is something. Hey, this is happening. Be on the lookout for.
Yeah. A metahuman killer.
And when Barry tells him that, yeah, God damn, why can I not remember? Caitlin. Caitlin is back. He's like, well, yeah, we've had these reports from all over the country. This is happening. This is a big thing happening, and like you build why they would decide to go to Star City.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so we build that up. So the killings happen in Star City. We're gonna focus on Star City because Central City is already like a utopia. Is that what we're saying? Or is it just it's fine?
Well, so like Star City should be fine. Central City, I think, can pretty much stay the same.
Or do you think we're bouncing from?
I think we bounce between the two
because he understands like majority of the metahumans come from these both.
A lot of them come out of Star City.
So this is where he's starting. Then I think that's
Central City. Yeah,
he's starting in both these cities because I understand majority of the metahumans live in these two cities, and then he's gonna of course go around the world look for other metahumans and kill them.
So what are the big plot points? I mean, we're not gonna break. We don't have that much time.
Yeah,
but if we're gonna break down like what should be the big plot points for the season.
Okay. Big plot point is Godspeed. Godspeed's the main villain. Godspeed wants to kill every single metahuman.
Yeah.
So nobody can challenge his power. He's also set in the future, so Godspeed is good. No timeline, none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Now we could add like Barry runs back a day. That could also be a thing. But
I honestly don't want to mess with time.
Yeah. So Godspeed wants to kill everybody, but the secret metahuman task force. Oh, we could have Caitlin's working for Argus.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah. So Caitlin and
she's working metahumans with Argus, and that's why they have a
task force.
Just a biological.
Yeah, but like a biomed.
Yeah, she's like a biological engineer or something
like
that.
Like usually in the show, she's like the one who's like finds like, oh, this is how you defeat them.
Yeah.
So I think
that could be why, because they're using her expertise to like contain metas.
And I think she was offered this job. I think Diggle's wife offered a job after she saw what happened with Harry and Barry.
Yeah.
She needed to get out, right?
Yeah.
So that has that. So they've been trying to track down this Godspeed, right? This speedster for the longest time now. Let's say it's been a few months.
Right.
He's already killed a few metahumans, and then you'll show a list of no-namers or something like that.
Just like C/D level villains from the comics.
From other for around the country.
Yeah, from the comics. You're like, okay, there's some people that just died. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then we move to Star City. We have Roy being the Red Arrow, being the main protector. We see that Diggle is the mayor, Ray is the vice mayor, Tia is the CEO of Queen Consolidated.
Yeah.
And we'll say Quentin and Laura are
they're off in Coast City,
and Sarah's doing Legends of Tomorrow bullshit.
Yeah, she's Legends of Tomorrow bullshit or League of Assassins. Doesn't matter. They're not.
She's doing something, right?
They're not in Star City.
Now we can have Roy by himself, or we can have in other seasons before season 5 they show that other people want to join Arrow, right?
Yeah, they do.
If we want to, we can do that, or we can have Roy by himself.
Leave that door open. I feel like if you get too much and you have a full-on Arrow team, it feels too much like trying to rip off Bat Family, and it just doesn't work that well.
Or like I need Roy, and I need somebody in the brains.
I feel like we need a brain person.
Yeah,
we could do that with Sin. You never see her again after
season 2.
We do Mr. Terrific.
He was also there. Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, I don't really like that because then you're tying Terrific to that, and it's like he's already part of other stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like really if you do a character that's already established, and Sin would work because she's only in season 2.
Yeah.
She has a tie to both Sarah and Roy.
Yep.
And the other part of that would work is they both have a vested interest in the city
because they live in
it. Because they both lived in the slums. And the other thing you could also do with that would work really well is he's not taking on sidekicks or assistants or like apprentices because he doesn't want to train people to be weapons. He wants to just protect the city against bad guys.
Yeah, gotcha.
So I feel like that would work.
Okay, so we have a brains and we have Roy. So we see him Livewire or anybody we choose is villain of the week, right? Very much of like, oh, it's just another bad guy trying to get away. So they end up catching Livewire, and they're about to arrest her, right? The cops are about to come in, and then we see just something like snap her neck, maybe, or do the phase heart thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then gone, and then we're like, what the fuck just happened? And then we see the boot, right? Or we show something of the villain.
Ooh, we could do blurry face.
Oh, like they do
like doing that a whole bunch. Just like stop and just blurry face. He just looks at him, is like, and then runs off.
And he's like, "What the fuck was that?" After that, we go to Central City, and we show Barry's life. We show that he's doing all his. He's either head CEO of Star Labs / teacher,
like part-time teacher
of CSI, because that's what he loves to do. And then we see that he's with Cisco. Cisco's also the head of his department at Star Labs. We see that
just make him the head of R&D.
Yeah.
Make him the head of R&D, because that would be perfect, Cisco. Him just like talking like full tilt.
I would love to see a scene of him explaining something and it blows up. He's like, "That's what not to do."
You didn't do this, did you? I told you to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry,
Nobody
Mr. Ramon, you know.
Nobody listens to Cisco.
Cisco has to fix everything. And then, they have that nice moment.
Yeah, just something
and then
fun
we'll hit
banter.
that, like, "Hey, you good, man?" It's like, "Yeah,
But
why?"
I feel like if we're going to go through I feel like a good portion that we need not filler episodes, but villains of the week kind of episodes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that both. So, like, when they do Cupid in Arrow, which feels like it's not out of place. It's like it's a villain of the week. It's kind of a filler episode, but it's there to help build the world out.
Yeah.
I think something like that would be
Well,
fine.
it's like we can do what Flash and Arrow's always done. Like a new guy comes in. That could be in between episodes, right?
Yeah, but
we're doing the main
big,
story.
But big, that's fine. So we're gonna have fluff out there, but the big story really just needs to be going over this. But what we need to do is this needs to be Oliver realizing that he's better used to the city as a defender.
Yeah.
Than
but like not doing
than
anything.
as a recluse
bystander. Yeah.
And you can kind of do the in a loose way, not perfectly, but in a loose way, you can do like the Kevin Smith Green Arrow quiver run.
Okay.
Where he comes back, he's been gone for a while, he comes back, but instead of this one where like in the Kevin Smith one he died, and like he's been resurrected by Green Lantern, as the Shade, but now it's he became a recluse, and kind of like Dark Knight Rises, he comes back after so long.
Did we give him an injury or?
I don't know.
Be like, or we do a thing where like he almost blocked the shot or the thing that killed Felicity. Now he has a scar.
You could have it as an arrow that goes through him.
Oh yeah, go through his hand or something.
Just like a shoulder or something. Just like somebody hit him with an arrow or something so powerful it went through him.
It hit Felicity.
And he drew and killed the person.
And
then when he turned
around, I think that'd be nice to have like he has like a scar or something that reminds him. The constant reminder.
Yeah, like he can't pull as heavy of a bow back.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Okay, so Barry's life. Cisco is head of his department. You see his life, and then we see that he's doing the Flash stuff. And at the end of the episode, we see Caitlin come back and says, "I need your help," and that's how the first episode ends.
Yeah, that's the first episode. I just kind of think like fluffing out where.
Did it die?
Nope, it died. Yeah.
Oh dang. Okay, well, just go to put this one in the middle.
We'll just move it when we need to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, do that.
So I think with this, Oliver's needs to be a redemption arc for the whole season. I think Barry's needs to be coming to terms with being the Flash full time or being Barry full time. That really needs to be what he is. I don't know. What do you think?
If we're gonna do that, I feel like if we're gonna do, either has to be Barry or the Flash. I think he has to be with Caitlin at that point.
And that would be the end of the season. Be them deciding, and I feel like you could do that where it's what you could do there is you could very much do. That's what Barry decides is that he's going to be Barry Allen and be with Caitlin, and then have Wally pick up as the actual Flash.
Yeah, that works. So that is the overarching. I think the final episode is both. I think by midway through the season, Ollie has to come out. I think it's very much the very first season, half the season is Ollie is recluse. Like he does not want to do anything. He's very much like that. He'll help him out time to time, but it's never as the Arrow. It's never as what's called a vigilante or a superhero, whatever you want to say. So I think very much of like by mid-season, something changes, something happens where Ollie has to become the Green Arrow once more. we have the butler, was it the maid, going like, Mr. Oliver, please, they need you.
Well, I think the other thing you could do with that, and that would be really interesting, is if you did a bit where it's Oliver's not going to become Green Arrow again. Roy's going to take up the mantle of actual Green Arrow versus Red Arrow, but Oliver's going to become a city philanthropist where he's very much investing in the city again. He's coming out and being part of these things.
Society, yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to be a defender, but I'm going to be a proponent of it.
Yeah. It's close to dying. But I think
we're almost there. So let's end this out really quick. That's our pitch.
Yeah.
I'm sure the ass end of this episode is going to sound great.
Yeah, I'll turn up the second part. But basically, it's very much... I feel like we could do seasons in between of like a whole like season 5 through 8, same thing in Flash 3 to 7, where you could very much of like, this is their story, right? But this is like the end game. This is how I feel like we should have finished off these heroes. Instead of where the fuck Crisis was.
Yeah, and then the other thing with that is if it did well, then you could very much
do the in-between.
Well, not even do the in-between, do the next legacy. Do the continuing on generation.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be, because then what you could do to really bring like Oliver's character closure is him set up the Felicity Smoke Foundation. It's a charity organization for the city.
Yeah.
That invests in like education and technologies and things like that to better like low-income youth that have tech skills.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we're gonna end it there because we're gonna die. Our mics are gonna die.
I should charge it beforehand.
It happens on I was wondering when it was ever gonna happen, but so that's been our pitch. If you have anything you'd like to share with it, any comments on that, please comment down below. A like and a share would be very appreciated. We are trying to get this growing, and yeah, this has been Enlisted Insanity. I'm Bryce.
I'm Isai.
And we'll catch you next week.
See ya.